Hello, my Virgos, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am reading for May 11th through the 17th. I have done my overview video, chill, eyes on the prize, full moon in Scorpio. Breathe. Just breathe. Now remember, these are general readings, may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest, okay? Okay. So again, full moon. Breathe through the tension. I did feel that. Go please watch that. I talk a lot about the full moon going on. Remember, it is a time to release, relinquish, and request. All right, so let's see my spiritual Virgos. How is this? What's going to happen? How's this going to be affecting you? Oops, wrong cards. Thank you, my cards, but let's ask Archangel Michael. Michael. What message do you want to have? What message do you give to Virgos? What do you give to your sweet Virgos? Here we are. You can be sassy and you can be spicy too, my Virgos. But here we go. Reversed. All right, Virgos, your prayers are being answered. So if you've been watching, if you've been praying, if you've been, oh God, help me, Jesus, help me, whoever help me, I need that, or please, 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 you are being heard, and there will be coming some answers. Answers are coming for you. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. That's why when we're doing full moon things or whenever you're asking, I try to make it very open. I kind of say, well, this is how I want it to end up. You know, I don't know how it's going to happen, what's going to happen, but this is what I think I need to happen. But I like to more or less give the endings and not necessarily how to do it. Okay, because I find that when I say, like if you're looking for a job and you say, I want this job, you could get that job, but maybe maybe there would have been a better job if you've been a little bit more broad in your question. Again, So yes, and it's okay to ask. It is okay to ask. You could anytime. It is okay to ask. You may get you may not get the answer you want, but you may get the answer you want. Okay, what I say, if you don't ask, it's always a no. If you do ask, it could still be that no, but it could also be a yes. Okay, so let's see. Higher power, what else? These are two cards that popped out. Let's see what else we might have here. Put these here, and let's see. Okay, reversed. So this one has a little more oomph to it. Here we are. All right, first card is the Eight of Earth. Eight of Earth. Eight is unlimited opportunities and possibilities. Earth is your energy. So Eight of Earth, again, Eight is unlimited opportunities, possibilities. Earth is your energy. Capricorn and also Taurus. We are in Taurus season. And this is finding your way and seeing the light. Okay, I don't know why, but it's like, you have found your way. You are, breaking through. The door is opening. You now can walk through the threshold, and you are now entering a new dimension, a new path. Now, the Eight of Earth generally means, like the Seven of Earth says you're ready, wait. And then the Eight of Earth says now it's time for movement. Now it's time for you to be recognized. It's time for things to the light to be shown, to be shown upon you. Okay, skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Again, it is about. We all. Again, I did a lot of this with Taurus. There's a lot that we don't know, and then the more we know, the more we know we don't know. So there is still more for you to know, still more for your journey, and just enjoy the journey. Enjoy your journey. Next card reversed, the King of Water. So the King of Water, underlying energy is air. Thought process is thinking things through, making plans. And the Air King is very methodical, wants to do this, goes forward, very objective. But then the water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is very fluid and emotional, very spiritual at the same time, very high emotional IQ, or EQ, I should say. Now, the King of Water, what I like to say is, you've gone up and you've gone down, but you still, so you still come to a point where you know that you still have to trust, okay? So it's kind of like trust your emotions, trust your gut, trust your third eye, trust that, what the heavens are giving to you, that are opening up for you. And yes, I always say with the King of Water that he has gone through the emotional roller coaster, the highs and the lows, but he still comes out and he still says, I shall have hope and I shall have dreams and I will continue to go forward. Okay? Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Charity work. It's with a giving heart. A giving heart. Next card, the Nine of Fire. So we've got this earth energy saying things are moving. You're gonna, you're being rewarded. People are recognizing you. Have that trusting heart. Be loving and caring. But then the Nine of Fire comes along. Now the nine is kind of like an ending of a chapter, ready to end one phase to begin another. Fire is that Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. I love her. She reminds me. I always call her like the dragon tamer. But she has so much strength. I mean, you may not think that this slight woman has the strength that she has, but she has so much strength and she is not giving up. What I love about her is she is standing firm and she is not giving up. So whatever is going on, you are told, stand firm. Do not give up. It's not time for you to give up the silver mine when you're only about, 21 inches from the biggest strike of silver you've ever found. That's a story. Anyway, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So stand up straight. You can still have the heart. You can still be kind. You are still moving forward. There are still, unlimited opportunities. You are recognized. So what I would also say about this is if you are, again, I'll bring it back to a work situation. If you are thinking about applying for a promotion or applying for a new job, I would say go for it. You might say, well, I don't have the qualifications. Well, let them be the ones to decide that, okay? They could say no to you, or they can say, you know what? I think that there's so many other pieces of you or other parts that you bring to this position, and the other stuff you can learn, okay? So if it's something that you truly, truly are interested in, go for it. Do have confidence in yourself, okay? And remember to be kind. There's a lot of things that we need to be kind about this week, just because there's a lot of stress this week too. Okay, here we go. Reversed. Watch your ego. Check the ego at the gate, okay? Ego is also, this is also related to the death card. Not the death card, I'm sorry, the devil card. This is, I'm not letting go of what we know to go forward into something else, being afraid, afraid to be vulnerable. But at the same time, this is connected to Michael, the archangel that we taught, the warrior, the defender. He is breaking the chains. He is breaking the chains that hold you back. Now, part of this, if you look at the the Weight Rider deck on the devil, I'm not, there's things that I disagree with Weight Rider on with that deck, but the devil card is one that I actually have wow, this has so much to it. You see the couple there, and you see the couple bound in chains very loosely. At any point, they could lift those chains and leave. But because they decide to stay in their situation, they're, if you look at them, they are turning into something that is no longer human, okay? So this is about it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay if somebody says you're wrong. It is okay. Okay. The thing about humans, the thing about humanity, spirituality, is being able to make changes when changes are needed, okay? At the same time, being strong when you need to be strong. So Michael, connect, this is a 15, change, change, change. This is again about illusions, the illusions of being trapped. Okay. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness. Addiction or unhealthy habits. There we go. So you can see that now. So accept responsibility. It's okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, hey, so what? That happened. Whatever. That happened. I'm okay. That happened. And, it's... You're not going to remember... Well, you might remember it, my Virgos, but it's like when you were told as a kid, oh, this goes on your permanent record. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So many fear tactics, right? Anyway, let's see what we've got going on here. What crystal or energy would be good. So there's a lot of things moving for you. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being heard and answered, maybe not in the way you're thinking that they should be. But like I said, sometimes it's not the path that you chose, but the end point. There's opportunities there. You are up to the task. Remember, have kindness, trust, stay firm, and, be willing to be a little vulnerable, okay? Here we are. Let's see what crystal or energy for my Virgos. Reversed. Blue topaz. Finding a spiritual ally. Higher wisdom. Abundance. Forgiveness. Yes, forgiveness is always a good thing. Okay, now remember, breathe through the tension because this full moon, I do feel, is going to be a tense one. It doesn't mean that we have to succumb to that. If you're aware of it, you can just, be gone, be gone, be gone. Go back, go back, go back. All right, let's see what other moon energy there is for you. Okay, moon energy for Virgos. All right, new moon in Libra, Virgos. This is what I always tell you. Know you are loved. All right? Know that you are loved. All right, please go and watch the video. Chill, eyes on the prize. And then do all that stuff down here. Click on the bell, all that good stuff. Keep me coming back. And as always, my Virgos, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.